3, 2, 1, and we're live on the air. And this is Rick
and I'm Crystal
from the Rick and Crystal Show. Welcome already. Welcome. It's an exciting show. This should be our Friday show. We'll see how fast the producer works on it.
It may be our Monday show.
It's not going to be our Monday show. It's not going to be the Monday show. Let's see. Hopefully the sound is okay. I've been really working on it. We want to talk about a ton of stuff in a short amount of time. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. All right. Like everybody, we watched the trial, the George Floyd and the Chauvin verdict, and it's very sad.
Tragic.
I think it was justice. That was just horrible. What those people had to witness and watch. I don't know. From my perspective,
there can never be justice for that, but at least there's something.
Yeah.
At least there's something.
Maybe there'll be some change. Some change. We wanted to, of course, we support the verdict. I think any organization, you're going to have bad people. Anything. And what I would like to see is these organizations, root them out and say, hey, we don't want this type of person. They don't represent us. That'd be admirable.
Right.
Let's see. I'm going to do an upcoming video on how to make a roast for guys. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's easy, and you will impress anybody that eats it. I guarantee you, it's not gourmet or anything, but it tastes fantastic.
Rick's a great cook. He is. He's a great cook.
Don't even hear that from the studio audience. Thank you very much. We want to talk about the freezing weather. It's spring, and it dipped down to like 30 degrees. And in fact, a couple days ago, we had snow.
It was ridiculous. I had to go somewhere that morning, and it's spring, like Rick said. So I go outside thinking, okay, I'm going to get in my car and just leave. Did that happen? No. I had to get my scraper. I had to scrape my windows. My doors were frozen shut. It's spring.
I would have helped, but I didn't take my back pills yet, and I just can't move without my back pills. It was early in the morning. I think it was before noon. Let's see. Crystal wanted to talk about some charitable work she did. She helped this elderly lady at the local Walmart. So the floor is all yours.
I don't call it charitable work. I don't call that charitable work.
Well, just being a human, a fellow human being.
Yeah, it really, I felt blessed because I was there. What happened was my mom and I went to Walmart, and she hasn't been out very much since the pandemic because she doesn't want to get sick because she has some illnesses and stuff. So we go to Walmart, and when we're leaving, there's an elderly lady behind me with a cart full of groceries. And I heard her say something about a blue car, and so I could just tell she was lost. I just could tell. And so I knew my mom was in a hurry, but we were both we need to help this lady, And so we did. We got out. I got out and stuff, and it took a while to find her car. We found it, though, and she was so grateful, and, we hugged, and it just felt so good.
That is a fantastic, uplifting story, and that's happened to me tons of times. Lost my car. I remember growing up, what I used to remember was my aunt and uncle's cars, those four-door lead sleds that would kill you like a tank, you could run them into a brick wall and just drive them to California after that.
Right.
They're solid. They'd have these antennas, right, and these orange, like little foam tennis balls on there. You could see them. Oh, there it is. Like neon orange, but they were made out of that styrofoam stuff. You could just bite them or something.
Yeah.
But that's what I remember. Let's see. We're going to give you a teaser. This is for Madeline. This is for you, Madeline. We're going to invite Madeline and Herb on the show to be interviewed together or separately. And we like to do this before posterity. because it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, and we talk about just fun stuff, And
Come on the show, guys.
Yeah, we're not here to hurt anybody. We're here to have a lot of fun and uplift people and leave everybody with a smile on their face. And
we want to hear your story.
Also, you look at it like it. Once you do this, it's on there forever. It's online forever. Online forever. Before we get into today's subject that I worked on, I wanted to talk about this Jonathan Pagu. I started watching him on YouTube, of course. He's got a channel about symbolism, and really, really cool. He had a few sessions with his brother, Matthew Pagu. I don't know if he's German or German-American, but at any rate, it's pretty cool. It's about symbolism in the world and in literature and in Christian works and everything. And it's really an eye-opener. I love it when I can learn stuff.
Yes.
Something new. What I wanted to talk about was I want to read something to you. See if I can find it here. This is my Bible. I've got it's a New American Standard. I've had King James. Crystal's got a MacArthur Bible. I love it. It's got the tabs in here so I can find what I'm looking for. But I wanted to read this to you. The Psalms were mostly written by King David. And King David was one of the greatest, if not the greatest king of Israel. Just the greatest. He was also a young boy that defeated the giant Philistine Goliath with a stone,
Yeah.
He went on to be but he committed a lot of sins. He sinned with Bathsheba, that woman. But he wrote this. Excuse me. I just wanted to talk about this. He wrote this. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold. His eyelids test the sons of men. The Lord tests the righteous and the wicked. You hear that? The righteous and the wicked. And the ones who love violence his soul hates. Upon the wicked he will rain snares. Fire and brimstone and burning wind will be the portion of their cup. For the Lord is righteous. He loves righteousness. The upright will behold his face. So righteousness. But I wanted to point something out. The Lord tests the righteous and the wicked. So that tells you right there, when you believe like we do in a creator and a God, he's going to test you. So we've got the devil and his minions testing us, and even the Lord is going to test us like a father should. But he tests us just like he tests the wicked. But I wanted to bring your attention to something. I think it's in here 2 or 3 times, righteousness. And I always had problems with that word. I mean, I know it means holy, and it means, you look up to someone, you esteem them. But I had to do a little work in my monster encyclopedia I have upstairs. I get this encyclopedia at a rummage sale like 25 years ago, really, for 50 cents. It's this thick. I
think it weighs like 45 pounds.
Yeah, they just don't make them like it anymore. But I looked up righteous, and it says righteous, it means right, in a wise manner, upright, virtuous, acting in a just, upright manner, morally right, or justifiable. Then it got me thinking it was justifiable, right? So justifiable can be
Sounds like me, yeah.
This is pretty cool. Listen, justifiable means, if righteousness, one of the definitions is justifiable. Like, if Crystal is righteous because her sins were forgiven, God welcomes her into his family. He says, you're not a rebel. You're not fighting me anymore. You're acting like my daughter. And he welcomes her back into his family. He makes her righteous. She with his grace, but what does it mean to be justifiable? Well, it means justified, vindicated, or defended. So it means God will defend her. God defends us because we're justifiable. We're his, Yeah, I just thought it was cool to look up righteous, and because it said Noah was righteous, and Abraham, and all these great men, in the Bible, and women, and just I always stumble over the word righteousness. What does it mean? Like I'll be honest with you, my other problem is I can understand God the Father. I've seen you understand the visions of the appearances on the throne, and you had that one story about that,
right?
Him sitting on his throne with the glass sea in front of him, and just all the power and glory.
Right.
And you can understand Christ, our Messiah, right? The Son of God. There's depictions of him and so forth. What I always have trouble wrapping my head around is the Holy Spirit. The Holy Ghost, and I know I got to do more work. But that's really about it.
I think we're always going to have questions. Always.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that upstairs before we did the show. That we're getting ready to, like, the older I get, the more I read about my faith. The more I read in the Bible and stuff, and the more questions, because you're, like we always say, it's a technological world. It's a modern world, and you're talking about believing in a God, an ancient God. He's called Ancient of Days, a God. It's wild. But we wanted to tell you about this movie we saw on Hulu. I watched it a few years ago by myself, and saw it with Crystal the other day. I think it's on Netflix too.
Which one?
The Fourth Kind.
Which one?
The Fourth Kind. That psychiatrist in
Alaska. Yeah. Oh.
She does these. She does these hypnosis things on these people that they can't sleep at night. They keep seeing this out in their window, and come to find out, what the movie is purportedly claiming is that they were abducted by aliens, and God only knows what was done to them, and it just really messed with them. And they had actual footage from the interviews and stuff mixed with the movie, and it was just a powerful movie. I recommend it. It's called The Fourth Kind.
Very powerful. Oh, and then the owls actually symbolize, like, death and sorcery. That's what their symbolism for an owl is.
Yeah, remember in the ancient stuff, they're wise. Owls are wise,
So my question is why did those people see an owl? That means death or sorcery. So why did they keep seeing an owl before they were abducted? Because that kind of creeps me out.
Yeah, and the language, this thing, they recorded it.
What was that called?
Sumerian.
Okay, yeah.
Sumerian, and it's like thousands of years old, like one of the ancient languages, So who's going to be using Sumerian? Okay, our opinion, not aliens, but demons,
Yeah.
Who else would know ancient Sumerian?
Yeah.
But let's see, I can't think about anything else to talk about. We're running out of time. I got to tell you that this, I love my Bible. Crystal got it for me, and she had my name in it, put on it, and then we got these index cards, and it's just so cool, because different people have their different holy books, their different cultural books and their traditions, and we believe, we have the truth, that God is a creator and His Son and so forth, so it's that's our holy book, and it's a, they say it's as shallow as you want to wade into or as deep as you want to go, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I went shopping with one of my sons tonight because he has prom. That was a lot of fun though. He found his tux or suit or whatever it's called, and he's gonna look really nice. I can't wait to see him. He's gonna get ready over here.
Oh, boy. Does he have a day yet?
I have no idea.
It's either multiple choices or no, can't do it.
Yeah. Well, to be announced later.
Yeah, to be determined later.
Yeah, to be determined later.
Well, we want to get a show up today, and thank you so much for watching. We hope you subscribe, and we hope you give it a thumbs up, and tell your friends, because we got a ton of stuff we want to do this year.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, thank you so much.